Today, we'll be going over 2 more cards that will be added in the next Clash Royale update. The Goblin Machine, it's a 5 elixir legendary card. We also have the Goblin Demolisher, it's a rare card for 4 elixir. It does have some special abilities that you guys will see here shortly. Yo, what's going on, guys? Alright, we have Balloon Goblin Machine. I think this deck should work pretty well because we're gonna have the Goblin Machine to just tank like crazy and then also rocket whatever air counters he tries to go for. And I think the Goblin Demolisher should be pretty nice on defense. But it could also pair well on offense with the Miner because it's kind of like a wall breaker once it is below half HP, so the Miner could just tank for it and allow us to get some nice tower damage. Alright, we'll see how it does here against Riley's Goblin Demolisher. I think it should honestly destroy it. It should just hopefully rocket it and get it to start running to our tower. We'll see what happens here though. I'm gonna arrows all of this. Yeah, look, it's running to our tower. It does do some death damage, but not a crazy amount. Riley might be in trouble. Look how much damage the rockets do. That's wild. Almost one-shotting a cannon. Oh, look at the thingy! Not that much damage, though. I don't know what kind of Barbaro that is for Riley. Maybe just a cycle. But yeah, honestly, guys, I think the Goblin Mech is going to be... the Goblin Machine is going to be a lot stronger than the Goblin Demolisher. But honestly, the Goblin Demolisher isn't that bad. It's just going to have to find the right decks, which I think might be Miner Cycle decks, similar to the one that we're playing right now. Riley probably has E-Giant or something. Alright, so I think the Goblin Machine will rocket this bomber. Yeah, it is E-Giant. Okay, I'm not sure how we're going to do here against E-Giant, because I feel like sometimes the Goblin Machine just gets like stunned a lot by certain cards like E-Giant, and then it just doesn't shoot rockets when it's getting stunned, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. Man, it missed the E-Giant. Yeah, definitely sometimes it does miss the rockets. See, it didn't shoot the rocket on the Goblin Demolisher of his, but look at our Goblin Demolisher on his E-Giant. That's some pretty good DPS right there. That's actually really good. Hopefully his dies here and not ours. Okay, that's perfect. We could just go for a Goblin Machine in front. And by the way, guys, I think I already mentioned it yesterday, but the final balance changes did officially come out. Basically, the Dagger Duchess will get a nerf. It's going to do a lot less damage, but have a bit of a faster reload. I'm not the biggest fan of that change. What is Riley doing? Does he think it attacks air or something? I think he does. But yeah, Duchess will be getting a nerf, but it's going to have a faster reload, so I'm really not a big fan of it at all. I feel like it's not going to even hurt the Duchess too much. Okay, where's our guy going? Hello? This is kind of weird. Such weird gameplay. And also, Evo Knight will be getting a nerf. It's going to only have normal HP when it's evolved instead of having 1.1 times more. Also quite a few other things. Alright, easy win. Alright, we have a giant Goblin Machine deck with the Goblin Curse as well. I think the Goblin Curse could be super broken with the Goblin Machine because if you Goblin Curse an area and then the Goblin Machine shoots a rocket, the rocket should do quite a bit more damage to the troops. Riley does have the Goblin Demolisher. Man, I keep getting all these Goblin names confused because there's so many Goblins in Clash Royale at this point. Basically, just Riley's family is visiting in town for a little bit, but hopefully they go away pretty soon. Okay, our guy's not really shooting rockets right now, though. Oh, it does get one rocket. You could see the Goblin Demolisher doesn't even normally connect to the tower. It's kind of easy to counter it. But definitely if it gets tanked for by like a Miner or something, it could be pretty deadly. Okay, Riley has Goblin Drill. Man, Goblin Drill might be one of the more broken decks in the next meta. But I'm not sure. I feel like the Goblin Demolisher might be a little bit better with Beatdown than it would be for Cycle. Not really sure what Cycle decks would use it the best. I mean, obviously it seems pretty good with Balloon, but Balloon is not the most meta card. Could be a very nice Goblin Curse right now. Oh, terrible. Terrible Goblin guy by Riley. Alright, we just have to go for the Evo Bomber here too, and I think we might get some nice damage. The Tesla shouldn't counter the Giant too well, and I'm not sure if he can respond to our Evo Bomber. Come on, Baseball Tiny. Okay, beautiful. This Bomber may get on tower. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, the Giant no longer has the range it used to have. It got its range nerfed back to what it used to be. So, when they play a Tesla in the middle, now it does get targeted by both towers, unlike before. But I think Giant still is not too bad, though. It's still overall pretty good against stuff like Dagger Duchess, for example. Okay, Riley's going pretty aggressive with the drill right into our Goblin Machine. Man, that Fireball just did so much damage because of the Goblin Curse. This could be a nice push here. I feel like it's good to have the giant tanking for the Goblin Machine, because then it's just going to fire rockets at everything. Man, his Goblin Curse just destroyed our machine. Not really much of anything right now. We are still winning though, which is pretty good. I don't even know how we got so much damage. Mainly the Evo Bomber, I guess. I'll go for this Goblin Machine here in the front. I'm going to Knight here. I feel like maybe it would have got the rocket on the Bomber, but can't really trust it too much. I feel like its rockets are a little bit inconsistent. It can be super broken, but it can also sometimes not really shoot a rocket when you think maybe it should. Okay, we just Goblin Curse on this. This could be so good. Wait, Riley might be dead right now. Hold up. Oh, dude, the Goblin Machine is going crazy. What? Man, I don't know what's even going on right now. I feel like it's so confusing. It's so good against some things. But yeah, I feel like the best counters to it will definitely be stuff like Mighty Miner or just different ground tanks, because it really doesn't do much damage. Oh, it's on the tower! 600 damage. Almost 600 damage. Wow. Good game. Alright, we now have Mega Knight with the Goblin Demolisher. I think it should work pretty well in this deck because we're going to basically just have triple wall breakers. We have the 2 normal wall breakers, then also the Goblin Demolisher to kind of act like a 3rd wall breaker. It does have quite a bit of HP if you combine both forms of it. Okay, probably going to be RG here by Riley. I wonder how the Goblin Demolisher will do against the Monk. I feel like it's probably going to fall out of its first form, but at least it'll still get into the other form and maybe do something. I don't think the Goblin Mech will do too much here. We could just go for the Prince. I feel like it's quite weak against single target damaging units. Man, it's shooting so many rockets so quickly. Man, that just killed our entire thing. Oh, that better not get in our tower. Dude, are you joking? How much damage did that just do? That is wild. Well, anyways, guys, I feel like the good thing about these cards is that they should make the meta a little bit more diverse. At least it's going to be something different than what the meta has been for the last month or two. Also, the Duchess nerf will make stuff like Miner Wall Breakers at least a little bit more viable. At least I'm sure the Miner itself will be definitely a lot better because it no longer dies to a full clip of Dagger Duchess ammo. Gonna Mega Knight here. Look at the guy running. Wow, that's actually some decent damage. More than half of the Fisherman's HP, that's not bad. We could Evo Bats here. Try to get some heals going. Quick Rage by Riley, so nothing much, but we should be okay. He may try to Ability. Oh man, I think we're kind of dead here. I'm just gonna go for the Prince, but I think we just lost the game. Unless we can punish him. We could maybe try to punish him. Oh, that's a nice Void Pro. I'm gonna Bandit still, but I don't know if that's even worth it. Just have to go in for some Miner and Wall Breakers. Oh, the skeletons are not dying. Oh, nice, the Wall Breakers. Wait, guys, I have a really good idea. Guys, I have a really good idea. Look, the Fisherman's right there, so we just play the Goblin Demolisher, and then Fisherman should take out the first form, so it should go in the second form, and then maybe get right on the tower. Yeah, look at it. And it does such good splash damage, too. Wait, I just realized, why does this man have mirrored up Goblin Mech? Well, I meant to say machine, but I just keep on forgetting. Oh, man. I don't know if we're going to take the tower in time. Actually, I think we might be able to, because we just go in for Wall Breakers Evo. As far as defense is concerned, I don't know how we defend here, though. I don't really know what we do, guys. I don't know what we do. I think we just lost. Man, valiant effort, though. Good game. I don't really know what to expect with the Goblin Machine, but I feel like it could maybe work here in Hog EQ. It should have pretty good synergy since it does target buildings. It does target stuff like Tesla's, Inferno Towers, so maybe it could help our Hog Riders break through pretty well. Okay, I don't know if the rockets will hit each other here. Oh, they actually do. But yeah, a lot of the time they do miss, so you're going to have to be smart about it by using stuff like logs and snowballs, things like that, just to push the troops back to keep them in place of the Goblin Machine's rocket. Not quite a hit, unfortunately, but look, the mini Pekka's already almost dead. It just does way too much damage. That doesn't really make sense. Man, I thought this card was a joke for a second when I first saw it, but apparently this is real. Oh guys, by the way, let me know in the comment section what your favorite food is. My thumbnail designer has been saying that I should ask you guys more random things or tell you guys more random things about my days. So I'll probably start doing that. Honestly, my favorite food is probably knedlíky. I don't know if you guys actually know that. It's some food from the Czech Republic. Probably a lot of other places might have something similar. Not sure though, maybe some other European countries. But yeah, basically it's like these bread dumplings kind of, and there's like this really good sauce. And then also just like some meat with it too, which is really good. Man, that just does so much damage. Dude, this card is so random. And I feel like it has such a long range too with the missiles. Oh wait, this could be kind of bad. We have such a bad cycle. Wait, did we just lose the game? Oh, come on now. What do we do, guys? The thingy's gonna get on our tower. It's too close to our tower now to keep shooting rockets at our tower. Oh, I think we actually defend. And look at our goblin guy. Look at our goblin machine. They're just going ham on the tower. No last rocket, unfortunately. But still, very nice damage. Yeah, the thing about the Goblin Machine is that sometimes it's going to start to fire a rocket, but if it dies before it can fully get it off, then no rocket is summoned. But it's still so broken, man. I don't know, man. You can't convince me this card isn't crazy broken. You guys will see in the actual game. We're just having fun right now, but in the actual game, you guys will see how broken this thing is going to be. Look, that mini Pekka is going to get hit there. Still one hog hit somehow. His Goblin Machine is just chucking random rockets. I'm gonna Tesla here. Evo Tesla, so should do a pretty good job. Evo Tesla actually got a nerf, but it still should be quite OP. It's really just the fact that it has a death pulse that makes it so broken. I'm gonna go for the Hog Rider here, and I think he probably will not defend fully. I really just can't believe it. Yeah, he's just gonna try to do something crazy here. I'm just gonna Tesla to be safe. I mean, I hope that doesn't reach our tower, but honestly, it might. Okay, yeah, I think we're fine. Hopefully. Yeah, we're all good. This time we have Giant Sparky. This combo could be kind of unstoppable. We have the Goblin Curse in here too, so basically we just go for a Giant Sparky push. Then whenever he plays on the Sparky, we go for the Goblin Curse onto it, so it just instantly dies and turns into goblins. So then also the Goblin Mech is just gonna randomly kill things on the map. I don't know, this deck could work out pretty well. Kind of bad placement by him. He might be in a little bit of trouble, I'm not sure. Look, our Goblin Curse is going crazy. And so is our Goblin Mech. He just lost, I think. Hardest win ever against Riley. Alright then, thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!